We are Team Taiwan, and we are going to talk about the food security. First of all, we want to tell you why we have food security problem. As more and more factories are established, and also the increase of domesticated livestock, which make innumerable of waste every year, the environment had been demolished drastically by human beings. Take the large-scale locust plague in Africa in early 2020 for example. In only one day, hundreds of thousands of locusts had eaten as much food as 35,000 people consumed. This phenomenon had spread across Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and other places, causing serious food crises in these areas. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres indicated that the main cause of this disaster is climate change. The production environment of agriculture had been influenced severely, especially the climatic conditions and the soil resources. The climatic conditions make quite impact on the productivity, stability, and the system of agriculture. The United Nations stated that the past 5 years have been the hottest year on the record, and with it came all kinds of extreme climates such as cyclones and storms. Since then, severe disasters have frequently struck every corner of the world. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change indicated that if the temperature keeps rising, it will diminish the food supply, which lead to the inflation of the crops. In general, the most influential of climate change to the agriculture industry and environment are global warming, extreme weather, increase of carbon dioxide emissions, and water resources. And now, we are going to introduce the problem statement. Due to the following reasons, the food system is quite unstable in these years. The rising temperature brings plant disease, also the extreme weather, especially rainfall, brings more crises to the food system. In some tropical countries, flood is possible. Extreme rainfall is defined as rainfall greater than 15 millimeters per hour and 100 millimeters per day. The consequences of the extreme rainfall is hundreds of millions of financial loss, which means climate change does affect food prices. As the 2012 drought in the state shows, extreme weather means extreme food prices. The price of wheat for bread rose by a fifth, strawberries by 28%, carrots by 41%, and the lettuce by 61%. For farmers, these problems give them more poverty, but also can do nothing.
With the cruel damages that climate change brings, the agricultural loss definitely takes the brunt of it, which poses a big threat to farmers and other vulnerable populations as well. In our country, Taiwan, there are problems such as the increasing chances of droughts, extreme temperature, typhoons, and negative impacts on yield of crops. As for countries around the world, there are so much more disasters happening every now and then. Therefore, our team came up with some methods and solutions due to the serious and numerous issues. First, using big data technique systems to monitor the supplies and demands. Similar to Taiwan's performance on masks in this hard COVID period, by using applications and GIS systems, governments successfully distribute masks to every Taiwanese. Big data technique systems undoubtedly plays a role in the issues. Thus, we believe this measure definitely can work in every country and region during the serious period. In addition, innovative agricultural techniques such as smart cities, sustainable urban drainage system, and limiting unnecessary industrial waste discharge also bring benefits to relieve the problems. Moreover, using aquaponic system, genetic modifications, maintaining zero pollutant emissions from manufacturers and using clean or biological energy instead will have big chances to improve the severe situations. Besides, those solutions above may seem a bit idealistic. Thus, constructing and demonstrating buildings in cities will actually help. With utilizing eco-friendly building materials natural sunlight and energy techniques, the building certainly will make the successful first step. Apart from that, each agricultural product will be planted in each floor, which has a variety of farm techniques in corresponding. We can also establish an education and researching center in the building, which can gain more various problems from the public and teach them the appropriate knowledges at the same time.
In conclusion, our team sincerely hopes the food security issue can be solved with using those solutions around the world. Thank you. This is Team Taiwan.